Hey, it's Greg from His Dolls, and welcome to the finale of Dolloween 2022.
Oh, it's the most heavenly sound. It makes life worth living.
So, like I said, we are at the finale of Dolloween for the year of 2022. This is the final episode, and hopefully this is going out on Halloween. So, happy Halloween, everyone. So, this is my last costume that I have. It's a Bulbasaur onesie. This was my costume a couple years ago. I love this onesie, but it has absolutely nothing to do with the doll. And I cannot do this with my hands like this, so sorry, but the paws gotta go. So, I am so excited to be here at the finale, and if you've read the title, you already know what we're reviewing today. We were reviewing an Integrity doll, which I'm very excited about. So my first ever Integrity doll was the Trixie Mattel doll, and I ended up falling in love with it. Her. She is so beautiful. I typically have her on display right here. I have the Halloween setup right now, but typically she sits right there on display. I have her right over here so I can show her off. Ooh, I'm gonna drop her. So yes, this was my first ever Integrity dolls. I am so in love with her. Her review, unboxing, and everything is on this channel. You can see that. I'll make an Integrity Toys playlist now that I have more than one Integrity Toys. I do not want Trixie to fall. But anyways, like I was saying, so once I had the Trixie doll, I was kind of bit by the Integrity bug. Like, these dolls are very expensive, but their quality matches the price. And they are so beautiful. It is a dangerous rabbit hole to go down, but I ended up finding one that I was really drawn to, and I felt she really fit into the Halloween season. So I bought this doll on eBay for a pretty decent price, honestly. It wasn't bad. It was similar to retail price and when she first released. And she's so beautiful, so stunning. I'm excited to share with you guys. You've already seen it in the title, so I'm just going to go ahead. We're going to open it, and so we have a new fantasy box. Gonna go ahead and pull this out. Put that to the side. So, here we go. We have a new fantasy doll. And this is a collection by Integrity Toys that they've come out, which are very fantasy themed dolls, which I'm a big fantasy person. Even though I love Rainbow High and I like their more realistic fashions, I actually am a big fantasy person. Like medieval dragons, sorceresses, stuff like that is all up my alley. So this doll fits perfectly into that, and okay, we have another cover. So let's remove our second cover, and here we go. Okay, so this is a Vanessa Perrin doll, and it is the Smoke and Shadow. Is that right? Yes. She is this is Vanessa Perrin, Smoke and Shadow. She is so gorgeous. Was the first doll in the new fantasy series. It's a series that's relatively pretty new. They recently announced some of the others. Well, I don't know how recent, maybe a month or so ago or longer. They've announced some of their other new fantasy dolls, which are really beautiful, but Vanessa is still my favorite one. She's in this beautiful tulle gown. She's tied in with ribbons into her box. She has this beautiful blonde hair, dark red lipstick, dark eye color to the side, rooted eyelashes. Then she has these tulle pieces here. Super beautiful. And she doesn't have all of her accessories on. She's tied in there as well. Then up here we have more of her accessories, and she comes with a lot of accessories. And then over here we have her stand. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna unbox her, but these dolls are very expensive, and their packaging I like to preserve as much as possible. So I am not going to film me unboxing her because I want to have my full attention on this, not trying to get a good angle, if that makes sense. So when I come back, I will have Vanessa Perrin's Smoke and Shadows out of her box and ready for everyone to see. Okay, so here is Vanessa Perrin's Smoke and Shadows unboxed. I want to start by saying that this was the absolute most stressed I have ever been unboxing anything. It's not due to any fault of Integrity Toys. It's just she is so detailed and has so many pieces that I was trying to be so delicate to like preserve everything, not break anything, because she has so many small, beautiful pieces. I thought I was ready for Integrity Toys with Trixie, because her unboxing, like, I was very delicate with, but like this doll's like with its accessories and its tiny pieces is like a whole nother level. But I think it is obvious to see that she is absolutely beautiful, like so stunning. Um, where to start? Where to start? Let's start by just bringing her up close. So, as I said earlier, this is Vanessa Perrin. She is, I believe, a new face character, which is, this is part of the new fantasy line. So she's a character who has multiple dolls, but this is her first appearance in the new fantasy line. She is so beautiful. She has this blonde hair that like goes back into this heavily gelled, but I think this gel is definitely something I'm not going to mess with. I'm not going to be washing her hair because it looks great. It's styled to be this way on purpose. But she has this blonde hair pulled back into a tight ponytail that goes into like waves. She has this dark red lipstick. Then she has this kind of intense blush on the side. Then she has rooted eyelashes with, what color are those eyes? I'd say they're like a greeny gray kind of hazel color. Her eyes are like a green gray hazel color, very pretty. And she has like this pink that almost mimics her blush as eyeshadow, maybe a little darker. Then she has this headdress that is gold metal. It is so incredible. It kind of has like a coral look to it. And I pinned it into her head. She came with like these tiny skinny pins to like pin it into her head, and then this lace veil. I had to position that as well. It is also stuck in with the same pin. I have the pin over here. I didn't place the pin very well because it should like go all the way into the headpiece so it doesn't stick out, but I didn't want to pull it out. I just wanted to, get it done. But like now you can see like kind of like the size of the pin. It's that silver piece right there. But it's beautiful gold metal. Then she has these incredible earrings with these red gems inside. And they hang and dangle so beautifully. Then we get into this incredible gown. So the main piece is kind of like this, almost kind of like a corset looking piece with embroidery. And if you look up close, it has all these like tiny red gems placed in it. It's very beautiful. And in the back, it fastens with clasp. Then she has this gathered tulle at the top of like the corset bodice piece. And then these sleeves over here, they blend in, but they're actually separate pieces. But if you line it up correctly, it'll look like a continuation of the gathered tulle at the top. And speaking of the sleeves, it then comes down into these big billowy kind of sleeves that ends in a ruffle that covers like all the way to her wrist on both sides. Then she has these manicured fingernails in a shade very similar to her lipstick, if not the exact same shade. It's kind of like a pinky red. Very beautiful. And these are the manicured hands. She has other hands with short nails. I'll show those after we get through this. Then after the embroidery, it comes down to these 2 points. And then we have this long tulle piece, and it is 3 layers. 1, or is it just 2? 1, 2. Okay, it's just 2 layers of tulle. But it's very pretty. It gives like kind of like a smoky look, which I think is great for when talking about the smoke and shadow theme of this doll. It gives her kind of like this like hazy appearance, almost like a floating or ethereal look to her. It's super pretty. And then down here, she has these very kind of, let me see if I can pull them up. Down here, these are her shoes. They're very strappy, kind of like a witch boot, but like also like a Grecian sandal. So like if a witch boot and a Grecian sandal like had a child, I feel like this is what it would look like. They're very beautiful, and then her painted toenails do come out at the end. So you can see them. They're painted the exact same color as her fingernails. And that's kind of the main piece covered. But she also comes with all these incredible accessories. Oh wait. The tool definitely can get caught sometimes, so gotta go in and kind of like put it all together. One of the amazing accessories she comes with is this bag. It's a bracelet, then it has a gold chain that goes into this bag. And it's an actual zipper bag that opens up. It's very difficult to open. I got it open at one point, I believe. But I'm not gonna open it now. It's just super tiny. You can fit maybe like some of her extra jewelry in it. It's super cute. And then hanging from it, she also has this little charm, which is a skull with red gem eyes. And then I'm going to put her on her stand. This is her stand, by the way. It's a black acrylic stand that says New Fantasy, and it's just a saddle stand. So I'm gonna place her on this so I can show you all of her extra pieces. Oh wait, before I put her on her stand, she also has 3 rings. This is one of them. This one was probably my favorite. It just has a red gem and it's gold. It fits really nicely right onto her finger, pretty snugly. I'm not worried about it falling off. I am worried about these saddle stands. They are frightening. Okay, she is displayed. So now I want to show some of her extra accessories. First off, we have these. These are some stud earrings that she came with. So if you want to do different earrings, you have these. Then we have this ring that is pretty big. It's a lot bigger than the other one on her hand. If I show it off real quick. So that's the one I have displayed on her, and this would be the other one. So it's a pretty big size difference. I think it looks super cool, but it might be just like a little too much for me. Which is cool that they included different sizes, which I'm sure you could put all of these rings on her, but I like her with just this one simple one. Then she also comes with this ring that does not have a gem in it at all, but just has like these little triangle. So that's really pretty. So you have some differentiation as far as the jewelry she comes with. Then she also comes with this bag full of these tiny stones. So like if any stones fall off of her outfit, you have new ones you can apply, which is really nice. And I believe there's one more thing. Oh, the last thing Vanessa comes with is her certificate of authenticity. I am number 562. I'm number 562 out of 1,500, so there's 1,500 made. And this is her little certificate of authenticity. I didn't get one of these with my Trixie doll, so it's cool to have one now. So I feel like that's everything on her up-close detailed view. So I'm gonna jump back to further back and just kind of give my closing thoughts. Okay, so I'm back. I got a little too hot to keep on the hood, sorry, but Bulbasaur's still back there. This doll is absolutely incredible. I cannot say that like she's bad quality at all. Everything about her is very beautiful, very detailed. She has so many incredible pieces. Oh, there's 2 things I did forget to show in the up close, and one was her extra pair of hands, which I haven't even unbagged, but it's the same. It's a similar hand sculpt, but it's a little different, and it has short nails. They're kind of open hands. I didn't even open them because, like I said, I like the long nails. And then, what was the other thing? There was something else. Oh, the other thing is I didn't talk about her articulation. She has full 360 motion in the... Oh my gosh, I'm moving the headdress. She has full 360 motion in the head. Then she has articulation at the elbow. Okay. She makes a funny sound. But she has articulation at the elbow, at the wrist, at the shoulder. Probably would have been easier to show with this hand. Then she does have articulation in the mid here. like she can back and forth. Then of course she has at the knees, can turn, same as the Trixie Mattel doll. Like she has all the same articulation. I feel like she is an incredible finale doll for Dolloween. She has so many detailed pieces, and the word I'd probably use to describe Miss Smoke and Shadows Vanessa Perrin is intimidating. And I mean that by her look and my unboxing experience. So for starters, I think she just has a really intense, like, dark magician, mistress, or like evil queen vibe. Like I love her look. Like it's very much a style I enjoy, but I don't have any representation of in my collection. So like this is really, really incredible. Love having her. But also opening her, I don't think I was prepared. Like I kind of said in the video earlier, I don't think I was ready for how intricate and how detailed this doll was. I was just like not mentally there, and I may have been being over delicate with her, like trying so hard not to mess up anything and keep everything perfect. And I think it's just from like this being only my second Integrity doll I've opened, and this just looks like something that belongs in a museum or something. Like this incredibly detailed doll and fashion, like it just feels like from someone who's used to collecting Playline, just like here it's like every time I'm just like barely touching, barely want to move it, I don't want to mess up anything. I feel it's stressful. It was really stressful for me. So again, she's beautiful, she's incredible, and I'm happy to have her, but I found her to be a bit intimidating. So with me saying it's intimidating, what does that mean for me and Integrity toys? Am I going to continue to collect Integrity toys? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Because these are incredible dolls. Like, I have no qualms. Like, these are absolutely stunning dolls. And the Trixie Mattel doll is still, like, up there with my favorites that I own by far. However, they're so expensive. So they're very hard to collect. And there's no way I think I could, like, actively collect Integrity toys and like Playline at the exact same time. I would have to choose one financially. So maybe if there's one that calls to me or speaks to me, I'll probably grab it. Or if they do more with RuPaul drag queens or anything like that. I know they've done RuPaul dolls in the past, but like if they come out with new collections with drag race girls or drag queens in general, like Trixie Mattel, then that's something I'll probably jump on, like absolutely, definitely. Like I'd love to have more representation of the drag queens, because their fashions and everything are so inspiring, and just their I don't know, their makeup is so interesting and intense, and I feel really drawn to it. I'm a huge fan of the show. So if they did more dolls of like drag queens or drag race girls, I would be definitely interested in that. Like that's something 100%. As far as just in general Integrity toys, maybe. There is already another doll that like I saw images of, and I am just like could be drooling from the mouth at it. She is so beautiful. But I don't even know if she's out yet. I've seen photos of her, like stock photos, but haven't seen anyone review her or open her, so I don't even know if she's out or not. But that's Vanessa Perrin, the same character, but Graceful Rain. The Graceful Rain Vanessa Perrin doll, I'm just like, oh my gosh, she is incredible. She has pastel, she is royalty. I don't know what more like I could ask for as far as like my taste. But back to this doll, she is, I mean, just look at her. She is so stunning and so beautiful, so detailed, and so intimidating. So I think that's about all I can say about this doll, unless I just start repeating myself again and talking about how beautiful and incredible she is. So that concludes the finale of Dolloween on my channel. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. All the Halloween spooky vibes and like dolls that I just felt like fit that vibe. It's my first time doing like a theme it's my first go at doing something themed on this channel. I've kind of just stuck to like just opening dolls as I get them for this channel. But I don't know. Let me know how you guys felt about it. How do you feel about Integrity Toys or this Vanessa Perrin? If you have any questions about Vanessa, I'll be sure to answer them in the comments below. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye. Oh, wait. Last thing is, don't forget to check out my Instagram. It is tagged below, and I'll be sharing images of my collection as well as Vanessa here. And yeah, I think that's about it. Okay, I'll let you guys go this time. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.